What is up, Aries? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. Check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter on my channel. Anyway, if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead, book your session down below through my website in the description box. Check out Patreon and Vimeo for monthly readings. And on Patreon, I also do energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. So if you want help on your spiritual journey, that is the platform for you. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to see when I upload and to see when I go live. And let's get into it, Aries. Let's see what goodies we have for you. I'm feeling a lot of Emperor energy with you guys. I really want to use Tarot of Dreams. All the tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below in the description box as well. So let's see what's going on for my Aries. Let me get cross-legged because I just want to get a little bit more grounded. Ooh, much better. So nice, so nice. Okay, Aries. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Aries. I just heard rock solid. Feels obviously like very stable, but some of you, that's an energy you aspire to embody in the coming months. Others of you, you're already in this energy and it's something that you're really, I feel like it's almost not struggling to maintain, but it's almost like you're teeter-tottering a little bit and it's like, okay, I got this, like really trying to maintain it as much as you can, and very Emperor energy, which I like. Yeah, so we have the Palace of Wands, Emperor, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I told you I was feeling that Emperor. There you are. Ta-da! Very nice. I like it. Eight of Wands came out first, so I'm going to keep it there in the front. Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Palace of Wands, Palace cards are unique to this deck. They describe the environment. It's a very passionate, very driven, ambitious energy. It very much so reminds me of Mars energy. I feel like you're very in go-getter mode. I want to achieve. I want to be successful. I want to create. Nothing is going to stop me. If you're not aware of it, during that full moon in Libra we had on the 28th of March, which was yesterday, Sunday, at I want to say it was 2:48 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. There was a grand trine going on between Saturn, Mars. Mars was in Gemini, Saturn was in Aquarius, and the moon was in Libra. There's a grand air trine, so that's really beneficial for communicating what we want to, just communicating in general, because air is intellect and communication, but Saturn is also about legacy in Gemini. Saturn is about legacy in Aquarius, right, which is innovation. And then Gemini, Mars in Gemini is very chatty, but also driven with that Mars passion, ambition energy, creative energy with Gemini energy, very artistic energy, okay? So this reminds me of that grand earth trine for some reason. And also fire energy is triangles, right, in regards to sacred geometry. I really like this. I really like this. Now the Eight of Wands in reverse, that I think speaks to that teeter-totter energy I was feeling. It's almost like delays, like not feeling like things are consistently moving forward. I think that has a lot to do with that Saturn-Uranus square that we're still experiencing. It's piddling out, right? It's on the way out, but it's just creating a little bit of restriction and tension still in regards to what we're trying to expand and make for ourselves, because Uranus is Fool energy. It's new beginning. It's also sudden changes and tower moments, right? And Saturn is the master maker. So Saturn does create restriction at times as well, but it's only to challenge you to become this very divine masculine, very Emperor energy, okay? So Aries energy, also Taurus for me as a reader, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then we have more Sagittarius energy with the Eight of Wands. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, so I heard a few words. Heard reconciliation. I don't think this is about love. I actually think that reconciliation is more in the sense of making things right, Why do I feel like it's in regards to like home life and like stability, making things right in regards to, so if this is like a falling out with a roommate or with a family member in regards, like let's say you pay a family, like if a family member is your landlord, or if you split rent with like a sibling or a cousin or somebody, I feel like it's making things right, because we also are in a lot of energy of like compromise right now and finding balance, restoring balance. I also heard carpet, which makes me think of like the home. So then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So that, yeah, this is returning to the scene of the crime for me. Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is, it's almost like, hey, let's rehash this. I wanna bury the hatchet. And actually, yeah, this is, like I said, it doesn't feel like reconciliation in regards to love. It feels more like, let's make things right. Yep, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's start anew. Let's have a fresh cycle together. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is almost being very determined to build and to collaborate with somebody, but they feel really resistant to doing so, especially with your ending overall energy being a Three of Pentacles in reverse, followed by a Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who's just like a little resentful. Just being a little petty. I'm just gonna call it like I see it, being a little petty. Don't mind me. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm kind of on call today. But anyway, let's get into it. So Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So we're talking about feeling a little stagnancy in regards to what we're trying to pursue, right? And then we have this wanting to return, wanting to backtrack, this Eight of Cups, returning to the scene of the crime, wanting to rebuild with this person. And then we have someone who's a little resentful, right? A little resentful with that Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's get into it. Let's use crystal visions. Let's look at the Eight of Wands for Aries. You're so ready to just like build, like just go. Meanwhile, this individual, you're like, let's clean this up. Let's fix this before I start my new cycle. You're like, nope, I'm not interested. Eight of Wands. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so there's the feeling stuck. Two of Swords is, it's making the decision, I do want to move forward. If this is a dynamic, yeah, I do want to move forward, but it's that feeling of being stuck. And it's the block. It's the block because you have this other party involved who's very resistant. The Queen of Cups putting up the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is the choice not to want to collaborate, right? Not wanting to build with somebody else. Underneath that is the Two of Wands in reverse, right? The choice. I don't want to walk that path. I don't want to do it. Because the Queen of Cups in reverse is an energy of someone who's very emotionally shut down, right? Two of Swords in reverse, Libra energy. Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. Let's look at the Palace of Wands. This is a lot of passion. Oh, the Sun. Leo energy. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so this Emperor recognizes that the Queen's very detached. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that's that ghosting energy. Very detached from the situation. And with the Two of Wands there, it's them choosing not to take part in this opportunity with the Emperor. The Emperor, on the other hand, is like, nope. I'm really determined. I want to go after it. They kind of see it as a challenge, as a competition, right? Because the Five of Wands is about, it is about determination, but it's also about competing with other people, with other individuals, right? It's about drive and ambition. It's Leo energy. Then we have more Leo energy with the Sun, right? Very nice. So they're not going to give up. And between the Two and the Five of Wands is the Three of Wands energy. The Emperor does see it as an opportunity coming in. They don't really see it as something that's lost. So let's look at this Emperor. Okay. Knight of Wands and the Hangman, which I really like. I'm not going to take the rest of them. Those two really popped out. So the Knight of Wands, they see with the Hangman in reverse, that's a new perspective, right? It's also, it's like they refuse to surrender. And when I say refuse to surrender, it's not like surrendering to the divine. It's like they refuse to give up on the dynamic with this Queen. I feel like they recognize that the Queen may be a little stubborn, right? And it's a general reading. I'm not here to step on anybody's toes. I'm just saying energetically, this Queen's Resentment. Resentment is rooted in the ego. It's pain that needs to be recognized. It needs to be healed. It needs to be integrated, because they are working from the shadow. As a Queen of Cups in reverse, they are working from the shadow. And this resistance to the King is, well, to the Emperor, is from a place of their hurt, from their trauma, right? That does not negate the Queen's emotions, the Queen's feelings, but it is saying that the Queen does have to heal that pain, that emotion that they're going through, that they're experiencing, right? But this Emperor, they're not going to give up. With the Knight of Wands there, they're very determined. There's a lot of attraction here too. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. They feel like they lost what their hope was fulfillment. And bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool. But the Nine of Cups in reverse, this to me is actually, it feels a lot like disappointment. If you're part of my Patreon channel, you know I get like, I yawn or I get really itchy when I channel. Nine of Cups in reverse, so it's Pisces energy. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it feels like disappointment, but also feels, it kind of feels like this thought process of like, how could you do this to me, right? And they do feel frustrated. Eight of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups, both in reverse. So yeah, followed by the Devil on the bottom of the deck. They understand that even when they return to the scene of the crime, right? The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups energy here, right? They understand that this Queen's working from the ego, the Devil, right? They're working from the fear, the hurt, the pain, the resentment, the limiting beliefs. They're working from attachment. And this King has attachment too. It's a very binding connection with the Devil there. It's also obsession. This King may also be going back, wanting to go back. The Emperor might be wanting to go back because they're very attached to the Queen. But the Ten of Cups in reverse tells me that this cycle has closed out, right? And it's kind of them wanting to make peace, wanting to heal the situation, not wanting to leave it on bad terms, wanting not to leave it in the Devil energy, wanting to do right by this Queen, because they recognize that there's a lot of love there. I feel like they just want to heal the situation, because with the World there on the bottom of the deck, once they do heal it, then the Empress comes out, right? It's almost like by reconciling with this person, by making it right, by healing this situation with the other individual, you will have an Empress energy come through. Why am I getting like a home environment energy again? Didn't I say that in the beginning though too? It felt very lovey-dovey for a second there, but now as soon as I pulled out the Empress, it felt very like home environment. Like it feels like two siblings bickering, or it feels like a mother to a child. It felt very home environment again. Was that you guys in the beginning? Because when I stopped the video, I was gone for a minute, I'm not even gonna lie. So, and as soon as I like disconnect, like I disconnect. So I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. I had to leave the spread for a second. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. I just heard show me the light, which reminds me of like the sun again. Yeah, then we have the King of Cups with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This almost feels like a pleading energy, like please work with me. Yeah, because now we have the King to the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so we have a true pair on the board, but it's like they're pleading to this Queen from a very vulnerable place, like please work with me. I'm not trying to have bad blood. I'm trying to fix the situation. I didn't have like vindictive intentions. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to do. They're really trying to reconcile. It really doesn't feel romantic though. It feels like trying to fix a friendship, trying to fix just a kind of like platonic relationship. And for those of you where it is romantic, then take it as it resonates, but it doesn't. This King of Cups really has the intention to fix this. It's not painful, it's not hurtful. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. I feel like they're accepting now that they've been shut down. Yeah, there they are. Yep. They're accepting the shutdown. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this is the Queen's energy, right? Not wanting to invest in this dynamic anymore, not wanting to practice or build, have that determination to build. And that's why we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is my mini Emperor card, right? The King of Pentacles realizing, okay, this doesn't have a stable foundation, and the Queen being very frustrated, right? Not having the courage, not having the confidence. Also, like a lot of anger with the Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles is someone who doesn't feel grounded, who doesn't feel secure or safe in that dynamic anymore. It's also my mini Emperor card. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, signifying the ending of a very long-term commitment, a legacy energy, a marriage, a relationship, a contract, followed by the Four of Cups, which is the card of rejection, followed by Temperance, which leads to the healing, right? Let's look at the Three of Pentacles in reverse for the ending overall energy. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This Queen just wasn't willing to work. They weren't willing to invest in it when the King was. I'm not going to say they weren't willing to invest, because I feel at some point they were, but it's just kind of like, now it's time for me to focus on me, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords, I feel like this Queen's very much so focused on self-care. I think they might even say that, like, they might even literally say kind of like, you had your chance. Six of Pentacles, I'm not going to invest now because I invested in the past, right? It just feels like a lot of resentment. I'm just going to be honest. It feels like a lot of resentment. It kind of feels like they wanted it on their time, which in dynamics as humans, like, we do that. We all do that. We're all guilty of that. Well, I invested when we were together, and now you're coming back and you want me to invest now. Well, it doesn't work that way, blah, 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 right? Resentment, anger, it bubbles up. And that's what this Queen has to address, is that part of her shadow, right? It just was not the time and place for that King at the time. They were evolving into the Emperor, and now they evolved, and now this Queen's probably going to go through their own transformation, their own healing, because they're working on self-care. And if these two people are meant to cross paths, it's going to be as Emperor and Empress, because now this Queen's going through a level up. Because it's when you learn to love self that you're going to evolve in your own frequency and attract a partner that knows how to love themselves in that new frequency that you're evolving into. But this is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Check out Vimeo and Patreon. And if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to see when I post and when I go live. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.